What's happening, Lucky Speed Shop riders? It's your boy BearTrap coming at you with this month's hottest new parts here at Lucky Speed Shop, handpicked just for you. I've scoured all the latest gear and put together a monthly collection of my top shop picks guaranteed to trick out your ride. The SlyFox bars I like a lot because they make a lot of really awesome products. They're a local California company and their lead times are just fantastic. They're really easy to use handlebars because all the slots for the internal wiring are nice and wide, so you don't have to de-pin anything. And that just makes it so nice, dude. So nice. And yeah, they have a cool finish to them too. That stainless is pretty much proprietary to SlyFox, so no one else actually does like a raw stainless. So it really brings like an aggressive kind of industrial look to the bike that I really like a lot. So those Robert Becker designed seat locks they're just fantastic, man. There's no good way to break into them. There's nothing else on the market that's like that. There's plenty of things that are like a little padlock or something like that, but hell, man, I go up with a 3/8 wrench, I'm popping that thing off of there. This is a machined billet piece, right? And the cap, you cannot get it off once it's locked. I mean, I've tried to cut one off, and it takes a long time. You can't really drill through the lock because it's hardened. So it's just, there's so many different lines of security, man. Once it's on there, there's just no getting it off. And seats are $500 to $700. So for $100, less than $100, you're, covering your investment a lot. It's really cheap, really awesome insurance. So the SP Concepts exhaust, the lane splitter is my favorite. It's a fully TIG welded pipe. They're a California-based company, and just with exhaust right now, lead times are insane, like flat out. And SP has never one time in the entire time I've worked with them gone over their lead time, not a single time. And they have just a very, very unique sound to them. So it's a very deep, refined sound, whereas if you just kind of grab whatever pipe for these things, you can get a really tinny, kind of a raspy sound, very droney. And I'm not a big fan of that. So the SPs are really nice because they're new to the market, great lead times, insane quality, all TIG welded, back purged, just awesome American-made company that stands by their products, man. That's all you can ask for in an exhaust company these days. So the Legend suspension system for the Softails. It's really nice, man. It's a very easy to use system. It's user friendly. You don't need to have a whole bunch of suspension knowledge in order for it to work well. It's a very soft progressive spring, so it gives you a really comfortable ride. And you don't have to do any frame modifications, which is something that on a lot of Softails, when you start lifting them up, you got to start cutting stuff, you got to start clearancing things, and that can be a little scary for somebody cutting up their $20,000 motorcycle. So you're getting a shock that you can just drop in there, works well, you're going to see insane performance, comfort, it's just a fantastic product. Legend's been around forever. They've been doing their thing for a lot of years, and they finally got a system for these new bikes that works great for them, just like the rest of their products do. All right, so the Axeo cartridge system by Legend Suspension for the Softails. It's just a drop-in cartridge system, so you get actual valving, which is really big in suspension because a lot of these Harleys, frankly, your whole front suspension is a pipe with a hole drilled in it, a spring and some oil. So when you add these Legend cartridge systems, you have a valve that's nitrogen charged and oil controlled and has shim stacks to it that as you go through the stroke, open and close, giving you a very progressive feel to your suspension instead of feeling really good at one speed and then not so good at another. So yeah, they're just a fantastic product. I've never had an issue installing them. They're great. I love them. There you have it, my friends. The top performance parts I picked to boost your ride this month. Act now to save 15% on these upgrades, but only for the first 150 people. Check out my full list of top picks collections on LSS's website. Move quick to take advantage of this deal. Thanks for watching. BearTrap signing off. Ride the lightning.